Hi there, welcome to Floating in Books. Today's video is going to be a fashion haul. Welcome to everybody watching today. Thank you so very much for joining me. I thought I could come on here to do a quick little fashion haul, which is something I haven't shown you since October, and I think, was it already on this channel that I showed it to you, or was it on the other channel? I don't remember, but over this fall time I decided to move all of my fashion content onto this channel, and I've been showing you some declutters in the past couple of weeks, and that's actually why, because it's been such a long time since I showed you anything, why I actually have quite a few items here that are very wintry, because I just haven't shown you what I've been buying ever since October. Not that many summery pieces in here because I actually decided to take some things out of the declutter. This is something I tend to do when I declutter either makeup or clothing, is that I keep the products around for a little while, because if I feel myself wanting something, then I can still pull it from the declutter pile rather than it's already gone and I need to spend money again. And I've, especially with my clothing declutter, I found that I had been very diligent and taking decisions on what to get rid of, but I had perhaps gotten rid of just a little bit too much. And I actually found myself looking for pieces that were very similar to things I had decided to declutter. I was like, Micah, that's not a good thing. You need to pull those again from your declutter pile and put them back into your wardrobe. And a lot of those items were the more spring summery ones, because this year the Netherlands hasn't had a great spring. It's been very cold and I've been wearing sweaters until May. It's only just starting to warm up to the point where I can wear something that's short sleeved. So I hadn't just really had a chance to wear those things recently, so I think that also went into it. So yeah, that's why there aren't that many true summer pieces, so I'm just going to whiz through these, put them on, and chat to you about them. Okay, so here's the first item from Sézane that I would like to put on. It's a pair of shorts. I believe it's their Wallace short, if I'm not mistaken, and I already showed this to you when I did an overview of all the Sézane pieces in my wardrobe. They're these wool lined shorts with this really fun checkered print, and they fit really nicely, and I was actually able to size down in these. They also did these in longer style trousers, but those were far too long on me, so I decided to go with the shorts instead. So I figured it would actually be more helpful to me if I were to do bottoms first, because I don't have that many. And this is a denim maxi skirt, which is very trending at the moment. This one's from H&M. It's got the split down the front, which is one of the things I wanted it to have. A lot of these actually will have the split in the back, but that just doesn't look that nice. I felt this was okay. It's extra long on me because I'm so short, I'm petite, I'm 5 feet tall, so by the time it fits around here, it's very often too long here. But I think I quite like this. I like the sort of washed look that this has. Let me come a bit closer so you can see. It's just a really nice sort of worn denim look, and I thought it could be fun for the summertime. And next up are not one, but two pairs of vintage woolen trousers. So I bought these at a vintage kilo sale. I bought this pair in the teal, and then I bought a similar style in this checker print, which is a little tight, but I feel like in the winter time, I can definitely make this work. Plus I'm filming this at the end of the day, and I always find, for some reason, if I put on trousers at the start of the day, they fit me just a little bit better. And then they sort of hug my body a bit more towards the end of the day. And I'm just trying this on. It's 5 p.m. right now. So that's what we're doing right now. So yeah, thought that was a nice addition to my wardrobe. And finding good vintage trousers can be tough if you're petite. And here's the other pair of the vintage trousers. These are a bit longer. The other ones have the little hem at the bottom, and these are a little bit more generous. These are not as tight as the other ones, but I like them both, so I couldn't say no to both of them. And there you have those trousers. And the next item is from Monkey. It's a jumpsuit, a tealy greenish gray velvet jumpsuit, very long length, with a pair of heels. I can just about make it work. And I'm not even sure when I'm going to wear this, what I'm going to wear it to, but I thought it was a little bit more of an outlandish item to be wearing. Hopefully in the Christmas season, you know, festive season, that's when I think this will be a little bit better. Next up is this boiler suit from Mango. So I used to own a boiler suit from H&M, but the fabric was really thin, and this is that like thicker non-stretch denim, so I like that a lot better. It's got all the 70s vibes. You can definitely play, especially because I'm wearing a top underneath it, with like how open you want this to be. Like you can have it very loose and a little bit like that, like it's more like you've got a denim shirt tucked into pants. And I thought this was really lovely. Mango has a couple of really nice ones. And then I'd quickly like to take this opportunity to talk about shoes. So I got 2 new pairs of trainers, and the only reason why I got 2 pairs is because I couldn't choose, and both of these had discounts on them. So I bought the Reebok. These are their, like, I'll make sure to have the correct name down in the description box below, but these are the Revenge Classics, I believe. They're this super 80s style of sneaker with the green in the back, and I have a lot of like white trainers, but these are more of a cream, which I liked. So my pure white trainers are also the Reebok Classics, the Club C's, and this is the Revenge Club C, I believe. And then I got a pair of New Balance. Don't worry, I haven't worn these out yet, so I can touch the bottoms without getting my hands dirty. These had been on my wish list for some time. I just didn't know what colorway to get. These are the 574s in this gray with the red accent, and I thought that was fun. I bought these to replace a pair of gray Nike Internationalists that I used to have. I still wear those, but only for like running errands. I can no longer wear them to work, and I love how they have the darker gummy on the trainer. Makes them look extra retro. And then Dr. Martens just had the best shoes on sale for their winter sale. So I got the 1460s in, no, 1461 in the, they call this green suede, but to me it's more of a teal, and these have the rounder toe, so these are a little bit wider, and they're super comfy. Now the ones I was a bit nervous about were these ones. I actually had seen these in store, and these are the vegan 1461s in this gloss, sort of faded teal color. I already spotted them, but I wasn't gonna pay 169 euros for a pair of shoes like this. These have a bit of a pointier toe, so they're a bit more narrow, but they have this really nice like patent look to them. I love them. They're far more comfortable than I had expected, because I have another pair of their vegan leather, but they're the 1460s, and those really give me blisters, but these have been fine. My standard Dr. Martens purchase of the season, of the year, you could say. I'm also still eyeing up a pair of sandals for the summertime, but I can't decide yet which pair I want, so I need to go in store to try them on. But I got the Polly's. They're Mary Jane style with the little buckle. I did have my dad add a little hole because my instep is just too high. So this part of my foot was just pressing down too much, and I couldn't close them very comfortably. I've already worn these as well, and I didn't even have to break them in. They're super comfortable. And then, just because I know I'm going to forget, at the same, like all the vintage items I bought in one go when I went to a kilo sale last January, and I bought this really cute silver bag and this really cute burgundy bag, which on the inside looks like it was never even worn. So it's like in pristine condition. So it's been a great one. Great for running errands, and also the strap is still in really good condition as well. The silver one does have a little bit of like wear and tear on the edges, but it's in pretty good condition as well, and I just thought this could be like a nice evening bag for parties or something. So yeah, 2 really cute little bags. So I told you I was going to show you some summery pieces, but not too many. This is one of the very few very summery things I've bought recently. It's from H&M. It's one of their cotton linen blend dresses. They do these every year. I already have several. I have a yellow one, I have a black one, I have a lemon print one, which I love, and I was waiting for them to do them in a good blue and white floral print. And that's exactly what this is. I feel like a proper Dutchie this way. Very Delft blue kind of vibes, but I like that for the summertime. And these are lovely when it's super hot out. So I wear these a lot around the house when it's like 40 degrees outside. But then Monkey did this print for some of their winter items. And I bought these in the winter sale. I believe this dress was only a tenner. The cord I'm about to show you with the same print is actually a velvet, but I'll show you that on in a minute. So yeah, this is a super long, like floor length dress, and it's so fun for like the summer season, I think, because it's this very easy, breathable material. I do think it's a polyester, but I just love these like fluted sleeves. I love these exaggerated shoulders. It's got the deep V, so I should have probably put my black little cami underneath it that I was just wearing. It's got a full button black placket down the front, and then it has the elastic in the back to help cinch it in and still have a nice shape through here, but then it just flows. And I thought, this is such a good, really, really good dress for like dressed up summer occasions, but where you do still want to wear a bit of black. I love a black base dress, and this can be worn all throughout spring, summer, but you can very easily wear it in the fall, winter season as well, with a little turtleneck underneath it. So a year-round dress for me for sure. And here is the cord. It's a top, but on me, because my torso is not that long, it kind of like touches the top of the skirt, which makes it look like I'm wearing a bodycon dress. Now, I don't love bodycon on my body shape, but I figured, you know, with a long black cardigan draped over this in the winter time, you've got such a nice dress. And I love that little peekaboo moment with the leg. Love that. Ignore the socks. I don't want to get cold feet while filming this video. I just don't. So yeah, I thought that this was very flattering because of the print. And that way I can still wear it as like a one-piece thing, or I can wear the pieces separately, because this top with a black pair of pants, or this skirt with like a really oversized drapey black sweater is going to be a look as well. So I can definitely make this work, and I just love this print. And especially in this velvety material, it's just so, so pretty. So I loved it, and I couldn't say no. And I believe the top was like a $5, and the skirt was also 10 euros in the sale. So I was like, can't turn it down. Okay, so we're down to the like tops. So I've put the H&M skirt back on, so I have a neutral base for everything to go with. This blouse is from Sézane. I would probably, you know, tuck it in, but then you get a sense of the length. And I just love the color of this. I'll leave in the description box down below what the name of this blouse is. I bought it at the same time as I bought the shorts, but I think I forgot to put this in my Sézane overview because it was so new to me that I hadn't quite registered in my brain that I also own this one from them. And this is really, really nice, like olivey green, but mustard yellow potentially. And I think it goes really well with my hair color. So I love shades like this in the fall time, which is why I'm gonna untuck this straight away, because I don't wanna mess with the blouse just yet, because I'm sort of saving it for the fall time, because I think it will be perfect then. But yeah, this is a lovely Sézane blouse with like this nice little ruffle. And look at the detail. I love this thing. Then the next 3 items are also by Sézane, but I did already show you these in my Sézane overview video. I'm sure I did. So I'm going to be inserting the try-on clips for these from that video, because the James sweater, I believe that's what this one is called, had been on my wish list for a while, but these all have very narrow openings in the neck, and I'm wearing a full face of makeup, so I don't want to get these dirty. This is the Diego, which is a really nice cream cable knit, but with like a very intricate design. And I don't remember the name of this one, but look at the detail on that. I love it, and I love the color. Are you ready for some coats? You're probably wondering, Micah, why are you putting on a down jacket? That's because this is my winter coat that I got in the H&M winter sale in January, and I've already been wearing it all winter long. In fact, I've already worn this in videos that you might have seen if you've seen some of my shorts that I posted in the winter time. But I wanted a good puffer coat, but I didn't want it to be a black. And then H&M did this bright red one. Love it. It's got nice pockets. You can also put your hands in like this, which are fully lined with a fleece material. And this is a 100% down jacket. So this is very, very warm. I'm very toasty now, so that's why I'm not closing it either. But it's got the full zipper front with the snap buttons, so there's no wind that's gonna go anywhere. Plus, it's got a hood. So for the winter time, this was lovely, and I've already been able to wear it so much, and this was half off. Moving on to the coat I wore to work today. This has been my coat of choice this spring season. It's by H&M. I spotted this already in like February when it was first on their website, and I was like, oh, I just got rid of all of my beige coats, so should I really buy another one? It's very Inspector Gadget, I get it, but it's got the right length for me. Like a lot of, as you'll see in a minute, trench coats are very long line. This is a bit more cropped, which means it hits me at the right point. Doesn't have much of any sort of detailing in the back, but it does have the detailing on the cuffs, which I liked. And it's just a really nice trench coat. And for once, a beige color that doesn't drain me, because this is a very pinky, stony sort of beige, which means it's cool toned. And that's why it works, people. So remember what I said about a lot of trench coats being very long on me? This one, also from H&M, is so much longer. Like, it covers the entire skirt. So this is great. I mainly got it for the color, because that just, I love it. And this has that coating. That means that when you walk in the rain, the coat doesn't soak up the water. It's gonna slide off. So it works as a raincoat as well. It's got quite a lot of buttons down, like just a button here to close it. And we've got another one. No, that's it. And then you just have your sash, so you can cinch it in. And I love how the sleeves of this one aren't super long. Like, I'm pretty short, so it works for me. So that's fine. And then I usually put this down like that. And this does have the storm flap in the back. So you have that little flap here. And I just really liked how this draped. This is a little sort of stiffer in terms of like the material compared to the beige one, because it has that rainproof coating. But this is again one that I'm sort of keeping for like, you know, rainy summer days and that sort of thing. I haven't worn this one out yet. Final coat. Now we all know I love a good teddy bear coat. They're my favorites to wear in the wintertime. They're just very impractical, especially if they're in a cream. Now this, I feel it doesn't look great when I wear it closed. This is a size extra large. I sized up in this thing because it's just outrageous. And I wanted it to be super oversized. Look at that. It was in the H&M winter sale. I didn't pay a lot of money for it, but I didn't have like a very good like light winter coat. And now I do, but I do think I like it better open like this. But this is also like, I'm boiling hot right now. Like, it's so warm. It's fully lined, and it's got the softest, most luxurious. It's like the same weight as my faux fur coat, which I ended up keeping, the black one. I decided not to get rid of it in my declutter in the end, because I pulled it last minute. Yeah, this is the same sort of really heavyweight coat that you can just, you know, wear like a blanket. Like if your heating is out in your home, this. Not a coat, but a jacket. I bought one, no, did I buy one blazer? No, I bought some vintage blazers as well. But this one's from H&M. It's a boucle fabric, which I love, in this really nice, bright, fun pink shade. I haven't worn this out yet. I still have to do something about those sleeves I now see, or the pockets, I should say. But I really like it. I have several blazers in this style from Zara. I really like how it gives you a really nice shape when it does that. It's got a really nice length on me. It's got some shoulder pads, but nothing too exaggerated. And the sleeves aren't overly long on me. So I really like the look of this. With my pale skin, blonde hair, I think this pink works really well. And the buttons are actually silver. Gilet. This is from H&M. I very, very, very much doubted whether I should keep it or not. It's velvet, and then it has this detailing. But I've already worn this. I've worn it with a lot of my blouses in the past couple of months, especially in the spring season. It goes so well with a vintage blouse that I have that makes me just, I had this really 70s phase in like March. It was insane. So I'll pop up a picture up on the screen here so you can see what I mean. Because I think I did take pictures of that outfit that day. So yeah, I really, really like the look of this. You can just throw it over everything and just instantly imagine you're in a 70s hairband. Now, another thing that I can't throw on because of the makeup I'm wearing today is this cowl neck or turtleneck, whichever way we want to call it, from Arket. It's their merino wool sheer black turtleneck. I have one in the gray, and I loved it so much that when I needed new socks, here's the thing. One of the reasons why I don't have that many actual clothing pieces that I bought over the past over 6 months is because I needed the essentials: underwear, socks. And Arket do really nice basics, so when I needed socks, I bought some socks, and I threw this one in the basket as well because I already knew I loved it. It's semi-sheer, so if you wear a bra underneath this, you can see it. But if you wear it with a blazer, it's like still, you can still wear it to work. But it's a really, really nice one. I love the quality of Arket clothing. And then the Monkey Winter Sale was just really, really good for like extra stock party things with sparkles and metallics and all that. So I bought this fun number. Hold on, so you can see what it looks like. Look at that! How glam rock is that? I love this. Like a basic black top like this underneath it. Maybe I could wear it with that skirt I have, and it's got this really fun sparkly metallic thread. I would wear this to a party or something like that, like if I need to dress up. I don't feel I've tied it very nicely right now, but just to give you an idea of what this looks like on. And here again, both of these are a little bit difficult to put on with my makeup today, but I bought this lettuce hem cropped turtleneck thing with this really lovely silver metallic, really fun. And this is just a really nice sweetheart velvet top in this crushed velvet. I love that neckline, and I don't have too many like fun necklines, so I figured I could add that one too. Again, in the monkey sale, and it was quite affordable. Do you see that fun print? Yeah, so we're now getting to the vintage finds. Like I mentioned, I only went to one vintage kilo sale because they're now traveling around the Netherlands, so they're not always in my hometown. But this fun paisley print gilet, like, how could we say no to that? You can just throw it over things, and this one actually, I believe I can close it if there's not like a bulky zipper here. I can actually close it as well. But it's also got it in the back, and a lot of these gilets, if you find them, they're more like things that used to go with a suit. So they'll have like this satin backing, but this one you can actually wear by itself because it's got the fun print all around. Look at that. I love a paisley print. I just do. Now, I didn't remember that I had bought some vintage blazers as well. This is not really a blazer, it's more like a jacket, but look at that color. I mean, it's mustard yellow corduroy. How could I say no to that? Like this with jeans is just great. I can wear it as a blazer indoors, but like for the spring, summer season, I can actually wear it as an outdoors PC as well. Like it just works really well. The cuffs are a little bit tight, so I don't love the look when the cuffs are done up. Let me show you. Like this is pretty tight. And then it becomes a little bit more 80s. So I tend to just leave the sleeves undone. And you can just really wear it in so many different ways. And mustard yellow is my favorite color in like the fall season. So I'm definitely going to be keeping it for then. And it's got, it doesn't have pockets? Oh, it's got fake pockets. Fake pockets. So the final jacket is also a vintage find. Again, I bought these all those vintage items at the same time. This does have pockets, and then it just has the draping at the front. Again, not super long in the sleeves, but they are like rolled up, but I prefer the rolled up look compared to having the sleeves down. So it's really nice for me. It's got a good length, and it's got a really fun like petrol teal shade. It looks navy blue in the viewfinder, but it definitely has a bit of a green running through it as well. So I love this look. Ooh, this would look nice with a crop top. And this is where the winter sales definitely came in. I also bought this vintage cardigan / sweatshirt. I mean, it's got buttons, so technically it's a cardigan, I'm sure. But the buttons tend to pop open quite easily. But yeah, I can wear this both ways. I can wear it open. I can wear it as a sweater. Like, I just really liked it. And I loved like the green with the purple and the yellow with the gray background. I just thought it made for something different for a while. And then to finish things off, my favorite thing to shop for, blouses. I love this one for the colors. I mean, look at that. It's like a painter's palette. It's got the pink, it's got the blue, the purple, the green, the yellow, the orange. It just put a smile on my face, so I couldn't say no to this one. So this next one is super oversized, but I love it. It's like arts teacher from the 90s or the 80s. And this one I will probably mostly wear in a front knot like this, just to manage that excess fabric. And then, you know, you could roll up the sleeves, but I love that bat-winged effect that it has. I just love it. And it's got such a great design. I just really, really like this one as well. Love the print. And last but not least, the final vintage blouse I bought is what I like to call my Dali print blouse. This is one I like to tuck. It's got long sleeve, it's got the cuffs, and it's just got a really weird Dali-esque kind of print. Like it looks like a painting that was printed on it. Very 90s, and I'm here for it. It's got that really nice, like worn in feeling as well. So I love this one. I've already worn this one to work. The other two I've worn already to dance parties. I just really like it. Right, so those are all of the bits I wanted to show you in today's video. All the items I bought since October, since I last showed you a haul on this or the other channel. I don't exactly remember. But yeah, if you were wondering, but Micah, didn't you show some of these already to us? That's because a lot of these items were bought pre-declutter. So if you watch those videos, then some of these items may have already shown up on the channel, because I then went through all the different categories in my wardrobe and showed you every single piece of clothing I own. So that's why some of these may already look familiar to you, because the majority of this was bought, I think, before February. I've really been trying to slow down on like buying new clothing, and if I buy new clothing, to be a bit more selective. And, you know, I only really shopped like Monkey and H&M sales rather than other places as well. I only went to one vintage kilo sale rather than like my usual 2 or 3 within a given season. So I'm definitely trying to be a little bit more mindful, which is why it took me a bit longer to come on here and show you some pieces I got. I hope that even though it featured winter coats, that it's not that much of a clash. I mean, I'm at a point where I'm just filling gaps in my wardrobe, and I'm not necessarily buying for a season. I'm much more like looking for things that have like certain colors or prints. For instance, something like the boiler suit was something I have been looking for, like a new one to replace my old H&M one, which had the bad fabric. And then I come across it and I like it, and sometimes just to do something a little bit more trendy, like the skirt I'm still wearing. So yes, I hope you enjoyed watching today's video. Thumbs up this video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more by me. I come on here once a week to show you my books and fashion content. And I definitely still have one declutter left, where I'm also showing you the befores and afters. So you can still stay tuned for that, because that's coming up later this month. And that I've shown you all of this clothing, I definitely think I also want to come on here and do like a styling video. So if you have any questions about the pieces I've shown you today, and you want to see me styling things up, or if you want to see me do something like a summer lookbook, then definitely let me know in a comment down below, because I could put something together for you. And I'm now really, really excited to be wearing some summer clothing. So let me know your requests, what you want to see from me fashion-wise, in a comment down below. And then I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye!